Hello everyone, it's that time again. Seek, Gather, Create, February 2025, and we are in week 1. So to start off, I am covering the prompt navy, and I'm using the VersaFine Twilight stamp, and this it's kind of like a fabric textured piece of paper, and as you see, I just used the stamp to make it more of a navy blue. And then adding it to my page, I did accidentally cut it a little short, so I had to add another strip. But in hindsight, this worked out really, really well. So now I'm going to show you the page that is going to be behind the navy cover, and it is it covers the insect prompt, and also it is printed on rust dyed paper, so it covers the rust prompt, and it also covers the key, because in the background, part of the page I should say, is an insect key. So here I am just sizing it, tearing it so the edges are a little rough for my page. And this I'm keeping this one kind of simple. I was going to get a little bit more into it, as you'll see a little later, but then I just decided, I'm just gonna keep this. I'm gonna try to keep it simple. And as you guys have probably noticed, I have chosen as my, let's say, theme for the page this week. Since it is February and it is Black History Month, I decided to have first Black entomologist / scientist, Dr. Charles Henry Turner. And he is known for beginning to be the first to study like behavior in insects, where everyone thought that they were kind of like robots, like just kind of genetically made to do what they do. But he said, no, some of these insects have personalities, and some of them see color, like bees and stuff. So that's what he is known for. So that is my page, and I'm going to make it look kind of like it's an encyclopedia. That's what the cover will represent. So I decided to use my glue stick to glue down the page. At first I was going to do matte medium, but since I decided to just keep it simple, and I'm not going to add stuff on top of this page, so I'm not going to, not too much, not make it wet or paints or crackle paste or anything like that. So I just decided a glue stick should be good enough. So that's all I'm doing here. I did add a vintage photo to the original page around the edges so that it wouldn't be white. And then now I'm going to go around the edges with walnut just to make it a little bit darker and kind of create a frame. Now I'm going to add details to the cover, and I'm going to use this emboss folder just on the top and the bottom of the page, just to create a little bit of interest. And there it is. And then I'm going to add kind of like a book plate or frame, title plate, or whatever you want to call that, to the front here, just using a gold gel pen. And I want to use this gold washi tape like for the hinge to connect that little strip to the cover, but it's just too wide. So I'm still thinking about it in the back of my mind as I do this. But now I'm just going to add some gold wax to the embossed part of the cover, and then just around the edges, just to kind of grunge it up just a tiny bit. Now I wanted to add an insect to the cover, like a spider with gold, but this just didn't seem to look the way I wanted it to look. And I tried the gold wax, and then I also try here in a second some gold acrylic paint. But the details of the spider are, I mean, you can tell it's a spider, but still, it just didn't look like how I wanted to. And I could probably have tried emboss also to try to emboss it on there, but I decided, well, you know what, I already have insect represented, the prompt represented, so there really is no need to add another insect on the front, although it would have probably looked pretty cool had I been able to successfully do it. So back to getting that hinge together on my cover. So now I've decided to use that other piece of rusted paper that I had left over to put on the back of my cover. And this is when I decided to put the washi tape behind it, behind the two blue pieces, so that just a little bit of gold peeks through. So here I'm just kind of marking where the cover is so I know where to put my washi tape. And then I'll just glue that whole piece of paper onto the back of the cover, and I'll create a hinge and also get my two pieces of the cover together. And here I'll use my glue stick, but I'll also go around the edges with the art glitter glue just to make sure that it stays down. And now I've decided just to add a little bit of grunge to the cover. So with the brown VersaFine permanent pad, I am just going around the edges, and then I'll go on the cover itself to some spots here and there, just to make it look like it's been handled, with dirty hands, or over time it gets dirty. So now just gluing down the cover as a tip-in. So I'm just doing the edge. Now I've decided to add some stamping to this page, because as you see, there's a margin on the top and the bottom of the image. So I kind of want to make it blend in to the whole page a little better. So I'm just using this text stamp with some, I think it was black soot, because I didn't want it too dark. So it's black soot kind of comes out a little bit more of a lighter black, kind of a gray, dark gray. So I use that, and I'm also going to stamp here on this back side of the cover also, so it's not so blank, kind of staring at you. And that's it. Week 1 of Seek, Gather, Create is in the books. No pun intended. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you on the next one. All right, take care, everyone. Tschüss.